What's up, Fortress Dwellers? It's Manny Brandon with Manny's Fitness Fortress, the citadel of power. Guys, today we're going to talk to you about post-workout nutrition. Post-workout nutrition. Nutrients that you need immediately after traumatizing your muscles and taxing your nervous system. Also, ultimately, you got to remember, supplements is the normal go-to. You do want to get a high-calorie, good infused carbohydrate protein matrix. Vitargo, which is solely carbohydrates, is great for intra and post-workout. It's amazing. It's so powerful. You really, literally feel a rush. But today we're going to focus more on foods, whole foods, the best post-workout whole foods you can take after your workout. All that coming up right now. All right, guys, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit up my TikTok at Manny's Fitness Fortress. Of course, right here on YouTube for shorts and long form content. And also my Facebook at Manny Brandon and Instagram at Manny's Fitness Fortress. All those platforms every week, tap in every week for fitness, nutrition, sports, wellness, and nutrition content. I think I said that already, but yeah, let's get to it. We're going to delve into some really powerful whole foods that people don't think about, that what you need to do and you need to eat to replace glycogen stores to immediately start, facilitate muscle recovery and also just body maintenance, all right? And one of the first foods at the top of the list is eggs. Everybody knows that eggs has a very high amount of protein and really don't know much else other than they have cholesterol. They have two types, HDL and LDL. Not only is the yolk loaded with HDL, the good cholesterol, and by the way, you need cholesterol for testosterone boosting, especially in the male hormone body. You need cholesterol to boost your testosterone, especially in males, all right? But the other thing is, the yolks help repair muscle tissue. They have a ton of nutrients. They're very nutrient dense. Zinc, folate, vitamins, A, D, B12, iron. So all these things are very necessary, guys, and maintaining and helping to repair muscle tissue after it's broken down. And that's what they don't tell you. All they do rush and run with is the lies that eggs are bad, they have cholesterol. Well, your body needs healthy fats and cholesterol. They don't need seed oils, they need cholesterol and healthy fats. And the more healthy fats you have, even if you're not into the gym or fitness buff, you'll have longer life. You'll have a lower risk of mortality, and all of your organs, you have very low problematic issues with hormonal levels, because testosterone and estrogen are all managed, they're all fluctuated by your hormones. And the top things that regulates hormones in men and women is healthy fats and cholesterol. And so many people are uneducated on this topic. Your liver actually makes cholesterol all day, every day. And it makes a certain amount. It makes enough, it makes a lot, it makes a little, depending on how much you're intaking. So cholesterol is natural, it's necessary for life. If you didn't have it, you'd die. So fatty acids, omega-3 fatty acids, fatty fish, avocados, ribeye, steak, those things are forms of healthy fats. And they tie in and work with cholesterol to help boost muscle recovery, all right? And muscle repair. All right, so eat your eggs, guys, but make sure you get pasture raised, not organic, not cage free. That means nothing. Pasture raised. When you crack open an egg yolk of a conventional egg carton and put it in a pan, and you crack open a pasture raised egg yolk, the pasture raised egg yolk will be orange or dark orange. The conventional egg, or chickens that ate corn and soy will be yellow. You want orange, you want pasture raised. All right, guys. Second food, people don't really know about this, they don't think about it, is cherries and tart cherry juice. And one thing cherries do is They're so powerful, they're loaded with antioxidants. They actually help rebuild and repair connective tissue. That's right, your tendons, ligaments, cartilage, joints, all that stuff. Tart cherry juice. Now I learned a little something too about doing further research, and the Montmorency version of cherry juice and tart cherries speeds up muscle recovery, diminishes post-workout inflammation, and that's the key. The quicker you can get rid of that inflammation, the quicker you can repair and start rebuilding muscle tissue stronger and bigger than it was before. So that's the whole thing. Connective tissue and muscle are connected, they attach to each other. So it only makes sense that since cherry and tart cherry juice helps reduce inflammation in your joints, strengthens your tendons and connective tissue, it will also do the same for muscle tissue, and it does. It helps speed up muscle recovery, lowers inflammation. So this is something you can drink immediately after a workout, and then eat a meal a half an hour or an hour later. All these foods are adequate, are great foods to eat immediately after your workout. All right. The next one, guys, is a doozy. This is kind of popular, but not so much. It's kind of popular as a dinner food, but nobody really thinks of it as a post-workout meal. Sweet potatoes. Everybody knows sweet potatoes are high in beta carotene and vitamin A, but they have a high amount of fiber and they're very satiating. So powerful carbohydrate source to replace glucose levels that are depleted during your workouts, but it's a low glycemic carb, so it's awesome. No insulin spike, and low glycemic foods have a constant but slow, steady, gradual release of energy. So you have it sustained over a period of several hours. So there's no rush, no rise, no crash. So sweet potatoes high in copper, also important to maintain muscle mass and muscle repair. And like I said, replenishes your glycogen stores from taxing workouts. So sweet potatoes, the beta carotene, the vitamin A, great for your eyes, but also very satiating. The fiber is good for your gut, and the low glycemic carbohydrate component makes you have long, sustaining, gradual energy throughout the day. Sweet potatoes. All right. Number 4, guys, is bananas. Everybody knows bananas is high in potassium and magnesium. They're very filling, a great source of fiber, simple carbs, but also keeps you very satiated. Satiety is amazing with these because this is a fruit that's, simple carb, simple sugar, but it has the satiety effect of like a steak or something. You eat 2 bananas, you'll be good until dinner time or until your next meal. Now, another thing about bananas is being that it's high in potassium and magnesium, it helps regulate your hydration, your water sodium levels, but it also helps prevent cramping. So if you eat this immediately after a workout, you'll really do well, especially on back and leg days when you tend to get more cramping in those body parts. It really helps prevent cramping. Avocados the same thing because avocados are also very high in potassium and magnesium. Bananas, don't sleep on them. Salmon, any food that reduces inflammation and starts rebuilding muscle is a go-to option. Salmon, a lot of people don't realize this, but just like ginger and other herbal foods, salmon or wild caught salmon, mackerel, bluefish, things like that, the high oily fish, the high fatty fish, they are really great for lowering inflammation in your gut. But then you got the protein, you got the selenium. It's an amazing protein source to rebuild muscles while protecting your joints because of the omega-3 fatty acids, the oils, and it's just all over anti-inflammatory, helps mitigate muscle inflammation. So it's a great meal to have an hour after your workout. Let's say you want to have some steak at one point in your day. Eat the salmon meal first after your post-workout smoothie or drink, and that salmon will immediately be delivered. Nutrient delivery absorbency is immediately right after a workout. You got blood flow activated, you got nutrient absorption ready to happen, ready to take place. So facilitate muscle recovery, the protein, the selenium, the iron, everything in that fish is made for muscle recovery. So don't sleep on your salmon. It's not just good for your eyes and your brain health, but great for muscle recovery and facilitating, speeding up muscle recovery a lot faster. All right, that's number 5, guys. Next on our list, we got quinoa. I've had this several times when it was actually mixed with brown rice and packaged in with brown rice in the grocery store. Quinoa is one of the few grains that's high in fiber and very satiating. Has all essential amino acids. All essential amino acids. It's a super grain, complete protein, and abundance of leucine, which is the main and most important amino acids to facilitate muscle recovery. So this is a grain, but it's very satiating, and it's the only grain I believe that has all 9 amino acids. It's a complete protein, and leucine is one that it's very abundant in, and leucine is responsible for, very important for muscle recovery and tissue repair. All right, so don't sleep on it, guys. Quinoa, Quinoa. All right, now the next thing is beets and beetroot. Beetroot juice and beets are great for lowering blood pressure, high in nitrates, which create a high level of nitric oxide in your body. And the important thing about exercise is that after you traumatize and you tax your muscles, your cardiovascular is up and everything, your glycogen stores need to be replenished, but your body's organs and tissues are ready to absorb nutrients. Now, with the high amount of nitrates in beets, they regulate and increase the amount of nitric oxide in your blood in your body. That increases blood flow several times faster. It increases nutrient absorption, oxygen and nutrient delivery, and that's what you want. So typically, just like the cherry juice, tart cherry juice, right after a workout, you can eat your beetroot juice, drink your beetroot juice. The juice is actually better than the actual, pulp of the fruit. It's faster delivery. And then like an hour after your beetroot juice, have your first real post-workout meal. But beetroot juice, high in nitrates, raises your body's nitric oxide levels, boosts and speeds up nutrient delivery because of the blood flow. And it's amazing when you have the nitric oxide levels that way. A lot of people know beet juice as being a great source power food for before a pre-workout for energy, but after or post-workout it can really improve nutrient absorption because you'll speed up your nitric oxide levels, you'll increase them, and then it'll push blood flow, so nutrient delivery will be a lot faster. All right, so beets, amazing. Beets is one of my go-to energy sources for pre-workout when I can't get a pre-workout that's bottled. So you can do that, guys. Strain and juice your beets, and the beet juice tastes a lot different than the beets. It's actually sweet. Drink that pre-workout and also drink it post-workout. It's amazing. Another added bonus is you'll see your blood pressure dive. Take a deep dive. Your blood pressure will lower. People that have high blood pressure, anything, it raises your libido because of the blood flow. Libido and sex drive is all related to blood flow. So beets have multiple effects. Now, the last thing important to post-workout, guys, I'm gonna throw this in with the meals because hydration is very important. You want to hydrate and drink water throughout your workout, but especially right after your workout. And these brands, guys, is the ones you need to drink. Just listen carefully and go to the store and buy them or order them. Evian, Fiji, Aquafina, not Aquafina, Aquafina, Icelandic or Iceland. There are 2 versions of water from Iceland. Skylar from Iceland, and you have Mountain Valley spring water. Those waters I just mentioned, guys, are the top and best waters that have true minerals in them because they're real spring waters that roll off the rocks and out of the springs all across the world, in England, America, and Iceland, as well as Italy. So they actually have, natural calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus, natural calcium, magnesium, and potassium in the water, the minerals they pick up from the rocks, from the earth, and that's what you want. So they're hydrating and they're nutrient filled to nourish and properly hydrate your body. All right. The worst thing you can have or do is go work out being partially dehydrated, or even dehydrated early in the day before you work out. So properly hydrate even after your workout, guys. that last big gulp of water right before, during, and after your last set is important before your post-workout meals. All right, and that's about it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Got my water right here. I keep forgetting to drink this during my podcast. Don't forget, in addition to these great foods, if you do want a supplement to include, pick up Vitargo. It's usually available at Vitamin Shop, but you can get it online at Amazon or just Google it. I hope you guys got something out of this video, and I hope you actually use these foods for post-workout repair and post-workout energy replacement and just maintenance and building. If you're a bodybuilder or strength athlete, use them for post-workout enhancement. These foods are golden. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share. Click down and check out all the contents and the description. And I love you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Boom!